recording? Do the intro, man.
Hello everybody, my name is Kiko, welcome to another video, and in this one, this isn't my channel, but AI! Yep, again, AI, that's what we like to do here, and we gonna see how accurate its military vehicles are that it generates, because
Judged by.
ChatGPT takes
Okay,
way too fucking long.
yeah. Uh, the main judge being me, your resident military expert. That is not an expert in the slightest. Now then, start the
Exactly.
video man.
So what do we want to generate first?
I say an existing vehicle. Let's give it a BT5. BT-5. And BT in capital, so to recognize that it's probably a vehicle, not just BT5. Yeah, that would get a vehicle probably. If it doesn't get a vehicle, then
Let's
add tank
see.
behind it. Yeah,
Oh,
you should add tank behind it, definitely. That is that is a leopard. That is well, not a leopard. That's so the BT5 is a World War II, actually more like interwar, so between World War I and World War II. Uh, uh light tank, not a Cold
mhm.
War looking German tank. With what appears to be a T-34's looking. It looks like a T-34's hull. Although that little latch in the front, the very middle of the hull,
This?
lower, the hull, not the
Oh.
turret. Yeah, that thing, the hatch there. That is from the BT5. That's the only thing from the BT5 I think on this entire tank. Okay.
What if
Okay.
we
Let's give it.
just do tank?
Okay. Yeah. Just tank. Let's see what it spits out. Okay, that's a T60 right there with the same exact turret for some reason. And
Got the antenna going off the screen.
yeah. Okay, let's give it a more modern tank. Let's give it a really simple one. M1 Abrams.
Abrams. Is that how you spell it?
I think it's close enough.
The turret looks kind of weird.
That is the that is a Soviet design turret, I think. It got so that hull is I'm pretty sure that hull is a German Leopard. No, a German. Goddamn, what was that? It's a modern German tank. God damn it. I'm pretty sure it was the Leopard 2. Yeah, the Leopard 2s and 1s. Those hulls are very similar. They might even be this exact same one. But that is a, certainly a German tank's hull with a. That is a Soviet looking turret. I can't describe it any other way. Also, there are multiple Leopard
Leopard
tanks,
tank.
so I'm curious which one it will spit.
Oh,
Okay, it's
where'd the
one.
barrel go? What?
Okay, so let's pretend the barrel exists. That
It's
has.
over here.
Oh, it's on the ground. Okay, so it's undergoing some maintenance. It got the German camo.
Yeah.
However, that camo is from World War II and is for infantry. Um, and it looks like it's one of the earlier Leopard tanks. Probably something from the Cold War, I think. And Soviet wheels, road wheels, I think it looks like. Oh, the Spitfire, but which one?
Let's see what it does.
Yeah. While we're on
What's the
topic of.
propeller over here?
Okay, okay. I don't know what. Okay, so Let's analyze it from front to back. That propeller is not supposed to be there. Very clear.
Yeah, since we're here.
The cockpit is pretty accurate. The wings are more of a P-51 Mustangs. Um, and those are two roundels. First of all, not even the correct roundel. The RAF or the Royal Air Force's roundel looks different, but that's expected. But why are there two of them? Why did they place titties on the
I
plane?
don't know.
Um, and the little antenna looking thing, that's for going from the cockpit to the tail to control the rudder. There is not supposed to be another one inside of the cockpit. Also, it's not centered on top. It is slightly to the left of the
Yeah.
fuselage. Okay, while we're not Lancaster, it's a bomber, British as well. Lanchester, yes. Oh, that S is not supposed to be. That H is not supposed to be there. Still incorrect but I can't spell. So, that is just no, what?
That's just an Airbus.
Okay, that's no. Airbus's windows are rounder, tend to be more round. If you gave it
The
Airbus,
wings look too big.
that's a 737. I think Boeing or 777. I don't know commercial planes. I only know the big ones.
Like Boeing 737.
Yeah, P-51 Mustang. That's a pretty popular plane. It's American. It's a classic prop plane. Like
You want?
P-51
What was it
Mustang.
called?
P-51. That B is used for bomber designations.
Um.
Okay, there's that.
Oh, why is?
Yeah, it got the general shape right, although it's dummy fat. There, yeah, that's directly behind the propeller from the camera's point of view. Uh, but everything else is pretty
Put on a
accurate.
couple.
The propellers are a bit out of angle, but yeah, pretty good, honestly. I mean, that's what happens when you give it a recognizable one. Now, Mr. Kikio 5, why don't you suggest one?
Well, I already did Spitfire and Leopard.
But I've done so much more. Okay, fine, Churchill.
Short channel. Is it a plane or a tank?
Tank. It's Churchill. You should know this.
I'm just making sure because we're on the subject of planes.
Give it more specific. It's the Churchill 4. Yeah. That
Why
is
is there dual
guns.
barrel? Yup.
It has rollers for some reason, or return wheels, whatever you want to call them.
Oh yeah, they're right here.
Hilarious. The back
I love
the
it.
back tire is deflated. I think they should fix that.
It has a car bed.
Oh yeah, it. Why would it need a truck bed? It's a scout vehicle from the looks of it. Also, it does not need that big of a gun. God damn. This
Dual
one.
gun.
Yeah, it just the hull is all right, minus the fact that it has return wheels, which are for tracked vehicles. Like the track bed, okay, yeah, can be excused.
Oh wait,
It has tracks.
it does have treads. It has treads. You can kind of see it.
Yeah. But like only like what's that, like 1/5? And they're just sort of laying there on the ground.
Maybe it goes into this.
Yeah, okay. But they got the big front sides. Those are really big and actually are shit for depression. Uh, M1A1. Try that
Oh,
next. Again, German. Okay, it got the tracks and road wheels right. That what the hell is that abomination of a machine gun? Also,
is this meant to be the sprocket wheel?
probably. Also, that is wrong. It's in the back. Also, the turret is facing towards us, but the barrel is pointing at something behind us, like to the
It got
side.
bent in the line of duty. Is this
But
a penetration?
probably no, probably a machine gun or a gunner sight.
What? Okay, whatever.
Tanks often have one on top, one in the hull, and one in the turret. Those are the three main placements.
Wait. It has this little lip section, but it's not protecting the wheel tops. Like,
Yeah, no, it's that the road wheels themselves. That's good, because then you can repair it faster. What the side skirts protect is the right above them is yes, there is armor there, but it's thinner than the actual than what's above the side skirts. So it needs that extra protection because it can't be that thick because then the driver and the hull itself, the bottom of the hull has less space. Can't be that thick.
uh,
It's very soft. Also, M1A1 doesn't have a space. It's one thing. It's the designation followed by the nickname of Abrams.
let's see it.
Again, with the okay, what the hell is that hull? Just what the hell?
Okay, the treads are going up there. I don't think it's meant to go up there.
Kinda, yeah. No, that would make sense. Um, okay, so
What, and have the rollers be as big as the wheels?
no. Well, fuck no. Uh, they don't. Um,
Machine
that
gun looks weird.
uh, the machine guns. Also, what the hell is that submarine periscope of a hatch?
There's two of them.
Yeah. Uh, honestly, I think it just took like okay, the upper front plate of the hull. Yeah, that is it looks fairly accurate to an M1A1. The okay, I'm not even gonna touch the turret. That's just a whole bunch of
That's
different
just
types of
wrong.
wrong. But the bottom front plate, the lower front plate, that looks like something from a T-34. Oh, you're right. And all of the Abrams have missed the muzzle evacuation device. I'm gonna show the viewers what that looks like. Uh, muzzle evacuation device. I'm not sure. Okay, fuck. I spelled it wrong. Okay, let's open Paint real quick. Kentucky Frizzed. What did you put? Kentucky Fried Tank. Okay. So
That
for the
don't look like a KFC.
viewers, you got a barrel here. Tanks here. Well, there's a muzzle evacuation device where it's up here. It's a little add-on to the barrel, where gases go like this with the round and go like this, which is why when the tank fires, there's both smoke coming instantly, and then a bit later there's also a bit of smoke. That's from the delay going up and through the muzzle evacuation device. Okay, don't save. McTank.
Wanna order the McTank? McCall.
Well, also that looks like it's from something from so. Okay, the background looks like the typical American suburb, corporate and concrete hell.
Yeah.
But that's a Lada. That is just straight up a Lada. The Kami car.
I don't look like a McTank.
Um, you know, let, let's jet.
Jet.
That is a
It
cursed
made
hybrid.
something.
Oh, that is cursed. That looks something like.
Delta Wing, I think.
Okay, the nose. No. But the nose cone and the cockpit looks like something from an F-15, F-16, F-14, something like that. Or not F-16. FA-18. No, Super Hornet. But the wings, that's an Su-35, some other Soviet jet. But yeah, the rest of the plane is an Su-35. The rudder, the ailerons, the elevators. Well, we can't see the elevators. The engine placement as well. There is even a bit of blue, which is the standard camouflage for the Su-35. Okay, let's see. F1. It's jet. It's gonna spit out an F1 car, not the F1. It spit out a jet. That's surprising, but that's certainly not the F1. Absolutely not. Look, F5. Give it an F5.
Oh no! What happened? It's a bean.
Interesting. What about
It's a bean with
F-103? It has the nickname of the pencil. I'm gonna send you an image if it doesn't spit out the F-103. Okay, that looks like something that Saab would make, which is a Swedish company, not Norway or not Norwegian. Hold up, I'm gonna send you a picture of the F-103 real quick. Okay, it spit out the Audi F-103 jet. That's the XF-103. That's the X. Okay, what did it give? Oh my! What the fuck is that? That looks like one of the French vertical landing and takeoff of prototypes.
the wing kind of small.
Oh,
And why does
sorry.
it have two of these?
Sorry. It was the F-104. F-104 Starfighter. Give it that. Instead of the F-103. I said that a bit wrong. But it's message. This is how an F-104 is supposed to look. Also, what it spit out is a tornado. That's a German jet. Yeah, that looks just a longer wingspan tornado.
That's
With
it. That's
a squarer cockpit. Well, obviously there are.
I gave.
That's like I just realized that's a McDonald's church.
I wrote McTank, and it gave me McDonald's church.
Nice. But yeah, the other than typical AI stupidity. Yeah, no, that's just a square cockpit tornado combined with a longer wingspan. and asymmetrical placement of the stuff. And it gave you a
What do you think of
jet.
the McJet?
That looks like a
What do you
Saudi
think about the
Arabian
McJet airline?
airline, yeah. That is doing some spraying fire detergent, except that it's not red like actual fire detergent spray from planes is. Kentucky Fried Jet.
Uh-huh.
What is that? Qantas. What did they do to Qantas? Qantas being an Australian airline, for those who don't know. They have a red
I
paint
learned
scheme.
it.
Starscream.
He's a jet. He's a jet, though.
Part jet. Part
He
humanoid
is
robot.
a jet.
Hey!
That is not Starscream.
It gave you a transformer. That's an improvement from McTank giving you a McDonald's church.
This is Optimus Prime's head. These
Yeah.
wings look like they would belong to, I don't know, Alpha Trion.
Oh,
This chest,
that's who those wings from. Oh. Yeah, move on.
this chest looks like it belongs on a Gundam. Especially
Yeah,
the legs, actually.
Yeah, probably.
The shoulders are fine. Forearms are decent. It's Optimus Trion mixed with Gundam. Alpha Prime.
Yeah, give it just Optimus Prime. We are severely derailing from the original concept of this video, but it's fine.
Yes, but it's missing the Autobot insignia.
Also, it only
Why
has
does
one,
he have a
one...
shoulder heater?
Yeah.
His fist is deformed.
That's just AI stuff. We
Weird smokestacks. They're square. They're cubical.
They're square.
Why are the smokestacks cubical?
It's a design.
Optimus design. His pecs are separated.
Actually, no. You know what would be very interesting? Cybertron. What would it do with Cybertron?
Cybertron? That is not Cybertron.
Yeah.
Especially the rocks.
Yeah. Definitely. Oh, okay. Allspark. It's just a cube. How hard could it be?
Actually,
It's
the
one
cube
word.
Allspark that you... Yes, the Allspark is one word.
But
actually, the cube Allspark that you're referring to is in the Bayverse and many other...
fuck you!
Many other continuities in the shape of a D20. I don't remember what it's called. Is it dodecahedron? That looks like a dwarven forge.
Yeah. I was like thinking blacksmithing forge, somewhat futuristic looking thing. Or even ancient stuff for like a monument. Megatron. Yeah.
That.
Okay, how many barrels does that have?
Megatron.
4 barrels. Very nice. It tried drawing the logo.
It's very top heavy.
Yeah, it tried making the logo. It tried.
It's making the Autobot insignia, which is...
Yeah. Okay, wait, no, we haven't done ships yet. Bismarck. Bismarck ship.
What if we just do Bismarck?
Probably the person. What the fuck is that?
No.
First of all, Yes, Bismarck, German. Mm-hmm. Wait, America, yeah.
Yep.
That's a light.
German.
What is that
German.
front? What is the front half of a ship doing over there?
Um, interesting. Okay, ship. It went towards okay, what the
Oh,
that isn't that looks more like something that would go to the probably something along the lines of the Antarctic explorer of like an Antarctic cruise ship vessel. Yeah, Titanic. Let's try Titanic next. Aircraft carrier.
aircraft carrier.
Oh, that is cast. That is something.
It's
Oh, that's just flat. There's a whole lot of flat over there. That looks like an island, a way wider island of the HMS Queen Elizabeth style type vessel. The hull of USS Nimitz that goes flat for some reason in the back over there. And just a whole bunch of fucked up, and that antenna probably shouldn't be that big. Okay, warship, and then let's do Titanic. Uh, yeah, pretty standard, honestly. Like, there's a bunch of fuckery because it's AI, but standard US, like, let's say, destroyer, probably, modern day. With, for example, for some reason, okay, let's.
they made the Titanic pretty good.
Yeah, but it looks like it's jumping out of the water. Also, it's missing the smokestack. But to be fair, one of the last smokestack is fake. It was just sort of put on there for aesthetic purposes. Who cares?
This is what they gave for Who Cares.
Interesting.
What if we do one of these?
Let's see. 3D origami. I saw that one.
Let's do a T-34.
T-3485. Come on.
Oh, it's
Okay.
cute.
The turret is pretty good. First of all, but except the fact that there's one hatch, and that hatch is probably partially covered by the breach. Uh, it looks like a Lego set with that antenna in the back. But otherwise the
It's
turret
so
is
cute.
yeah, it is. The turret is pretty good, except the hatch. But the hull, that looks like the hull of a T-44 with holes in it for some reason, like just straight up holes. Very nice.
So the driver can see.
Why are there two holes then? And why are they pointing up? Wait, we haven't done German tanks. Tiger 1. Let's do that one next. And
We
then
did
Tiger.
Panther.
No.
Uh,
Yeah. Interesting. The turret's too far forward. There's a second barrel pointing back. The hatches again are messed up. He tried doing a machine
or
gun.
did we do Leopard?
We did Leopard. Also, but Panther
Okay.
is also yeah. But like World War II, typical. What people think of German tanks, typically, which is World War II German tanks. Tiger 1, the most classic one that it probably has seen And probably it should do this one well. Tank.
Cute, but not what we're looking for. Whoa.
Okay, Tiger 1 tank. That's cute, you dumbass. You fat fingering looking. That's a spider with with tiger print on top. Like that looks like a something. Okay, well, the style. I'm pretty sure the style is called cute. No, 3D origami creature. So it's looking for like animals, trying to make an animal. I think.
It just says 3D origami. Yeah, 3D origami generator.
Oh damn. Mm. Also, what the fuck did they mean by manga panel? That is way too high quality to be of a manga. Like that's just someone's drawing. Like that's that just looks like someone just decided to draw a realistic-ish anime girl without colors. Okay, what style is this? Mecha suit generator.
Oh, that looks cool.
That's a troop transport right there. That okay. First of all, non-existent. Not the Tiger one. Absolutely not. Wait, no. The wheels. Aside from it having 2 sprocket wheels. It's pretty good. This looks like a vehicle that could exist.
It
Definitely
looks
not
like a
the
really
Tiger one,
cool
though.
render.
Yeah. That would be something from a game. That would be cool.
Yeah. Oh,
interesting. It's looking for a Bacchus here. Oh.
Huh?
That looks like a futuristic American troop transport.
Realistically, what would these be? Like missiles?
Yeah, cruise missile launchers. No, ATGM. What am I saying? Cruise missiles. ATGM.
Antenna, maybe?
Yeah. Bit fat for an antenna, but yeah.
These tanks are really tall, is what I'm realizing.
Troop transports are tall.
Let's try a different style.
Like what?
Giant robot battle.
Political satire? No. Political satire looks. Yeah, no. Okay. Did you hit
I feel like
generate
the
again?
T-34-85 is going to be our biggest test. It's a tank in the middle of a battle zone. Are those Arc 170s from Star Wars?
Hold on, I gotta do googling.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up.
Screw you, my
Arc
internet's faster.
170.
Oh yeah, those things. Possibly.
It looks like an Arc 170.
Yeah.
My distance. What is this? Like the tank. Let's focus on the tank.
Okay, the bottom half is way too cubical. Just no. It's a cube. The top half of the hull is just a
Look
cube.
at how long it is.
That's like for a
Long,
T-35.
man.
Real quick, search the T-35 to get a sense of how long I think that is. Why do you have 2 V-classes? Okay, not the T-35-85, the T-35. That's it, like, because that's how long I think it is.
This.
Yep, that.
I don't know. It looks a lot longer than that. It looks like you could fit like three turrets, 2 or 3 turrets.
Yeah, no, that is the length of the T-35. It just has a whole lot of empty hull space behind it. It is about the size of 3 turrets.
Let's do the Matilda.
The Matilda 3, though. That's the most recognizable one. The people the thing that people most think about when they think about the Matilda. No.
That does not look British.
Yeah. Just no. Stug 3.
The robots look cool-ish.
Stug
Why is his leg dismembered?
Because someone shot it off. There's an explosion right behind him. You can't see it.
What is this? Why you got this little stick
Superman. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman.
with jet boosters?
Yeah.
Okay, Stug 3.
Hold on.
Fire Serpent. Huh.
Okay, that is cool as hell. Wait, what would you want?
Stug 3.
Stug.
Also, collect no style, I feel like, because we're going back to normal-ish, not specifically robot battle. Yeah. And then let's try Stuttpanzer 3. So that's the full. Okay, well, it looks like something that
Got a little
Germany
guy.
would make, but that looks more like, yeah, it's a very small guy, or the tank's really big. Again, the road wheels are that of a Soviet-looking tank. The proportions are that of an SDRV-74, which is a Swedish tank. You can really quickly Google. It looks kind of funny.
What about?
Okay, fine. I'm gonna show the viewers because you're not gonna show them.
It is Soviet.
Yep. Stuttpanzer. But yeah, that is. It has Panzer. Like, why do you give Soviet? But yeah, look at the proportions, dear viewers. That don't look right. That don't look healthy.
Whoa.
What the hell? It's omnidirectional.
It is all. Why it got wheels in the front?
So it can drive
the wheels
to
on the tank
sides.
go around
So it
and
can-
around.
It can drive
They
sideways.
stole the rollers from the treads and put them down there.
Yeah. That's a lot of spaces you put there. Again, the barrel.
Why is the emblem a
sideways.
T-shirt?
I see a mushroom house.
I see a white T-shirt.
Also, that's a camouflage.
Guys, let's spark another
Cybertruck.
internet debate. What do you see? Mushroom house or white T-shirt?
Fuck you. That's a Cybertruck camouflaged. And a log on top of it.
Yes, it's a wooden Cybertruck.
Cybertruck. Eco edition. Ye old Cybertruck.
That does not look like ye old.
Okay. I feel like it
That
just-
looks like ye sons.
It took a cyberpunk truck and made it Soviet.
That is essentially what it. Wait, is there a
That's
steampunk thing?
wait.
I
That's a radio set on top. A cassette player, probably.
a DVD player. Is there? I don't want cyberpunk. I want steampunk. There it is, steampunk. Old truck.
Oh, mm,
That is cool.
old ambulance with clocks and neon lights for some reason. Oh, that's an interesting choice.
Good old T-3485. Again, omnidirectional.
Yeah.
Except now it has treads.
Also, where did it get that 24 from?
It got a lot of rollers.
Oh yeah, that, dear God, you don't need that many. Also, the T-35 series of tanks doesn't have rollers. The tank track goes back on the road wheels. I have
Is
to do a door
Hey!
opening. Goodbye. Entertain the
This-
viewers.
Is this a light or is it like a magnifying glass? Dang. Mm,
Did you entertain the viewers? Sec jet, by the way. The nose cone is sideways. Um,
Gee, you think?
oh, you're right. Fun fact. We gotta end this. Actually, no. Never mind. It's probably gonna happen naturally either way.
What?
Yeah, I can't do this for until 18. I have something at 18. Spit. Certainly. I tried making a Spitfire. Well, it failed.
You got another tail.
No, that's just the smallest Spitfire in the distance with an enormous tail.
It's also missing the top thingy.
The right
Top fin.
Interesting. Kentucky Fried Couch. Damn it, tank. The
Finally, it gave me what I wanted.
the Kentucky tank. Kentucky is gonna take over the rest of the U.S. and redraw its border, so it's no longer the chicken.
Tank.
Actually, viewers, what do you think of oopsie doopsie. What do you think of the Massachusetts proposal? I think it's very nice. Oops, not
How's it under the water?
not save. Fuck, I'm stupid.
Is this meant to be the Spanish flag?
Probably.
It has two turrets on each end.
Well, no, one turret. It's clearly attached to the same turret.
Right, two barrels, I meant. Like a barrel on each side,
Yeah.
not turret.
Two boom
I'm
boom
sorry, I
devices.
misspoke. It's
They really want the enemy to
something.
know the time.
You will look at this clock and you will know how long we've been fighting in this war. I'm at 6 already. What if we do something like this?
What the fuck? That's stupid.
It's certainly Egyptian.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I'm complaining that they got rid of WordPad for Windows 11. You might have it on Windows 7. It's very nice. It's Word, but better because it's old and doesn't have fucked up features.
Come on, analyze it.
Okay, it appears all that
It
the
has
whole
no ass.
Okay, hold up. It appears that
It
the
has
whole
no
thing is made out
hatch.
of sandstone, and the tracks can't move. It looks like a sculpture. This is not a tank.
Nah, bro.
It is a museum exhibit of a tank.
Trust, this was used in World War II by that one German guy who invaded Egypt and made a tank out of sandstone.
It was
Haven't
not.
you ever read a history book?
It was not. Hitler never reached Egypt.
Italy.
He never reached that
Hitler never
far.
reached Italy.
They went into Libya and that's it.
Okay, then. Now enter your prompt. 2004-85. You'd add a little M on that end, on the end of it.
Wha- You know what? No. Talk to image. I want to talk to it.
No. I forgot that was a button.
Hello.
Hello. Oh no.
A legendary armored vehicle embodying resilience and military strength.
Absolutely fucking not.
Also, free ChatGPT. He did nothing. He's innocent.
Yeah. It's just whacking.
Also, GPT chat.
GPT chat.
GPT chat.
GPT chat. That's called what we like to call a joke that people don't get. Cause they're not
An
smart
inside
enough.
joke is an inside
Yeah,
joke.
yeah, an inside joke.
An inside joke.
That's what they're called. I knew that.
Rumble, rumble. Ah, hello, I'm the T-34-85, a Soviet tank
Okay,
of
hold up, shut up,
legend,
hold up.
forged in the
Um,
fire of war and tempered by the blood of heroes. My 85mm gun is at the ready, and my armor is strong. I am a symbol of Soviet power and a defender of the motherland. What can I do for you, comrade? Vroom.
It is a crime not to read that in a shitty Soviet accent.
Fine. Ah, hello, I am the T-34-85, a Soviet tank of legend, forged in the fire of war and tempered by the blood of heroes. My 85mm gun is at the ready, and my armor is strong. I am a symbol of Soviet power and a defender of the motherland. What can I do for you, comrade? So the fact that we talked in
hold up.
the podcast about hating the
Yeah.
Russian accents, like stereotypical ones, and then I just did that. So
Yeah. It's fine. It's a joke. Also I just realized something. As I thought, my memories didn't have served me right, the T-35 has a 76.2mm gun, not an 85mm gun.
no, but this is the T-34-85, a Soviet tank of legend, forged in the fire of war and tempered by the blood of heroes.
Actually, yeah, no. The T-34-76 is called that because it has a 76 millimeter gun. It might be because that. Hold up. Let me. I'm just gonna pull this information off of Wikipedia because this does not deserve any further digging, like any actual effort in terms of research. Okay, where is the T-35? There it is. Um. I don't see any millimeter.
I don't see no millimeter.
But also, I just found this. It's T- it's an Egyptian T-34 that they decided to use artillery. T-34-100. Damn it.
Rattle of racks. Comrade, where are you? Stalin says no engineer can contact you. Comrade, I am currently stationed at the Kazan tank factory, undergoing routine maintenance and upgrades. My crew and I have been busy fine-tuning my systems, ensuring that my 85mm gun is calibrated for optimal performance and my armor is polished to a mirror sheen. Clank of metal. As for
Metal.
Stalin's inquiry, I'm afraid that may have been a miscommunication, comrade. My engineer, Lieutenant Nikolai, has been in constant contact with me, overseeing the repairs and modifications of my systems. Perhaps the great leader's message was lost in transmission or misinterpreted. We're vengeance. To classify, I am right here in the heart of the factory, ready to roll out and defend the motherland at a moment's notice. You may inform Comrade Stalin that the T-3485 is operational, prepared, and eager to take on any mission assigned to me. Roar of Vengeance.
Very nice. Yeah, that's the T-34-100. Um, the I can confirm that the Kazan tank factory does appear to be a real thing, according to a preliminary Google search. But not much ever put in. What now?
Wait, in World War II.
Yeah.
Wait, was the T-3485 in World War II? I
At the
think it
very
was.
end, but never used in large numbers. It just still paraded around in Russia as if it was the war-winning, and it is masquerading in Russia a lot as the war-winning tank. It is in fact not. That was the T-34-76, T-34, well, a lot of the T-34 variants, just not the T-34-85. And if a T-34-85 has a little light in front on the front of the hull, then it was definitely built after the war ended, or modified afterward, but most likely modified. No, not modified. Most likely built with it. If it doesn't have it, then it probably is the pre-war version. No, not pre-war. Well, the war was still going on.
What could be a battle
Kursk.
that we reference here? Kursk?
Yeah, very simple.
Relevant and sputtering to a stop. Oh, comrade. Pause. Lieutenant Nikolai. Fallen in battle? Creak of metal. A hint of sadness. I remember the day he first climbed aboard, his eyes shining with pride and purpose. He was more than just an engineer, comrade. He was my guardian, my caretaker, my friend. He knew every inch of my armor, every nuance of my engines. Together we rolled across the steppes a symphony of steel and fire. Klaxon horn blows a mournful tone. What is a klaxon horn?
I am not sure.
At Kursk, I fought bravely, my 85 millimeter gun blazing as we held the line against the fascist invaders. But I had not heard We're Vengeance, a low rumble. Nikolai, no, it cannot be. He was the one who kept me running, who coaxed me every last bit of performance from my systems. So, a silence, a moment of stillness. Comrade, I request a moment of honor in his memory. Let us observe a brief silence that we might pay our respects to a hero who gave his life for the motherland. Kitchens fall silent, a solemn pause. Then, comrade, let us continue the fight. For Nikolai, for the Soviet Union, and for the freedom of our great nation. I will not falter. I will roll forward. My guns blazing, my heart afire with determination. Roar vengeance, a fierce cry. What if I just send him fuck you?
Do it. Also, a klaxon horn. I sent you a klaxon horn. It's the typical vehicle horn. And out of all the horns in Manton tanks,
You call me.
they've pretty much always been klaxon horns.
Fuck you, Kami. Rumble of engines, a growl of rage. Ah, fascist dog, how dare you insult the great Soviet Union and its noble ideals? You think you can simply curse that mighty T-3485, the very symbol of communist strength and resilience? Sure about that, buddy? Bank of tracks, a sudden lurch forward.
It is the symbol of it, but it's a very shitty symbol because it's not very good.
I'll show you the true meaning of communist fury. My 85 millimeter gun. Stop referencing your 85 millimeter gun. We get it. It's long. Will reduce your pitiful capitalist stronghold to rubble. Wait, to my fascist or capitalist? And my armor will shrug off your feeble attempts to stop me. Gouting flames from the exhaust. A fierce battle cry. You may have your freedom and your democracy. Okay, so we are capitalist. But I have the unyielding spirit of the Soviet people and the unstoppable might of the Red Army. Well, that's debatable. You will be crushed beneath my treads, and your impotent insults will be silenced forever. Thunderous roar of vengeance, a challenge to battle, comes in fascist cur. What is a cur? Bring your tanks, your planes, and your armies. I, the T-3485, will await you on the battlefield, ready to unleash a maelstrom of steel and fire upon your trembling ranks. Rumbling engines, fierce and unyielding determination.
He invited you to
One
bring
tank
a
versus the
plane.
entire American army.
Yeah, he invites you to bring a plane. Just like one plane. Just like give it like a 500 kilo bomb. That's all you need. I got a plane.
I got plane. A rumble of engines, a hint of disdain. A plane, you say, huh? You think a fragile, flimsy bird like that can take down the mighty T-3485? Yeah, I faced down the Luftwaffe's best and come out unscathed, comrade. Yeah, because you were in a carrier, whatever. Your plane is no match for my 85 millimeter gun and 90 millimeter of armor.
Okay, yeah. Hold on.
Oh?
Bomb don't care about the armor. It just don't. If it's big enough, it goes through. That's all that matters. Also, the shockwave. That's what kills the crew most of the time.
Well, it's a sentient tank, but also 90 millimeters of armor. Is that like across the entire tank, or is that how thick it is?
Not.
Because in that case,
No shit. Okay. Hold up. T-34s. 85s. Max. Armor. Um. Yeah, it ranges between 20 and 90 millimeters.
Yeah. Tank of tracks. A slow, deliberate movement. But bring it on, fascist aviator. I'll give you a target to strafe. My turret, my hull, my very tracks. Try to hit me, try to penetrate my armor. I dare. It's not exactly super hard.
Yeah,
Gyro
except he's
stabilizer.
inviting you to
What?
strafe you. No one will do that. It's a tank. Bullet don't go through tank most of the time.
Gyro stabilizer wiring, gun elevating. And when you think you've got a clean shot, remember that I'm not just a tank. I'm a moving, firing, armored fortress.
No.
My gun can reach out and touch you at 1,500 meters. And my sights are set on you.
Oh,
Ooh, play or
oh,
no
hold up,
play.
hold up.
Radio crackling voice.
Um,
Hmm?
but your tank size are shit. They're just shit. They're just straight up our shit. They're known for being shit. Some T-34s had Sherman tank sights installed by like crew, like just sort of put on, and just because the Shermans were just that much better. Except that they were used like not like on the tank. Some crews just had a Sherman sight because it was just better for long ranges. Obviously, they didn't use it to fire the gun, as all the range markers were wrong, because it was made for the Sherman. Anyways, continue.
Radio crackling, a voice from the commander. E-3485. This is command. We have enemy here, bearing 270. Engage at will. What does bearing 270 mean?
Degrees. It's degrees. Like on a compass. North is 0. East is 90. South
Okay.
is 180.
Engine roar, a fierce cry. Then let us end this, fascist dog. Bring your plane and I'll show you the true meaning of Soviet air defense. A blast of 85mm fury that will send you crashing to the ground. Gun fires a deafening boom.
I'd like to try to hit a plane. I would really like to see him try. Also, we can just bring like a proper bomber that's more than like what is it, like a kilometer, 2 kilometers up. Okay, pretty much impossible to hit. You go, boom. What the fuck?
Rumble of engines, a defiant laugh. Ah, you think a simple boom can take me down, fascist?
Yeah.
Ah, I am the T-3485, the most feared tank on the Eastern Front. I've been hit by the best. The Germans and the Italians control me. What about the Japanese? And I'm still rolling, still fighting, still destroying. Clank of tracks, a slow, deliberate movement. Shut up with your
fuck,
deliberate
shut up.
movement.
The Japanese never fought the Soviets on land. During World War II, I don't believe.
Okay.
And the most feared tank on the Eastern Front? Fuck no, that's Tiger 1.
Flank of tracks, a slow, deliberate movement. Stop with your deliberate movements. Your little boom is just a faint whisper in the ears of the Soviet bear. I've got 90mm of armor, comrade, and I've been hit by 88mm guns and kept on coming. Your boom is nothing but a pitiful attempt to scratch my paint. Enter rotating, a fierce cry. Stop crying, okay, baby?
Yeah.
You want to play with booms? I'll show you a real boom. The boom of my 85mm gun, firing straight at your pathetic plane. Gun fires a deafening boom. Now that's a boom, comrade. Ah, 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 ah.
Okay, I wanted to quickly say the Long 88 of the Tiger 1, Tiger 2, and also the flak version uh, would easily go through a T-34's front upper plate, which is usually the the strongest part because it's angled, and it's the thickest part because it's the biggest, like it's in the front and it's the biggest part of the front. Like 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 fuck though, if you got hit by an 88, you're probably dead.
You are now American.
Very
Full of engines and
nice.
confused grunts. What sorcery is this, comrade? One moment I'm a proud Soviet tank rolling across the steppes, bringing glory to the motherland, and the next time I'm American. Seeing a tank of tracks that stunned silence, gun turret rotating a bewildered whir. How can this be? I'm a T-34-85, a sample of Soviet ingenuity and industrial might. I fought
Oh,
against the Nazis, against the fat.
surprise
Uh,
cameo of my
who they are?
Mr. Daniel. Hello.
No. He's not allowed to speak. No.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay. I'm gonna real quick. I'm gonna.
hello.
No, fuck you. Fuck.
Wow.
I server muted him. He can't speak on the server anymore. He can still hear us though.
And now you're telling me I'm American? Radio crackling voice from the commander. T-34-85, this is command. We have confirmed your new allegiance. You are now an American tank. Engine roar, a mixture of shock and acceptance. Ah, well, comrade, I suppose it's not the first time I've had to adapt to new circumstances. Did you leave?
No,
Uh,
I timed him out because he asked why,
oh,
and I said flee.
chuckle. Been outdated, upgraded, and even captivated by the enemy. Captivated? But this is a new one. Gun firing a loud boom. I suppose I'll just have to learn to love apple pie and baseball, eh? No, that's Canadian, dumb bitch. Laughing. Who knows, maybe I'll even get a new nickname. The T-34 at 5 Liberty Edition, huh?
Liberty Edition. Funny. This is his response. America bad, you explode. Ode from shame.
Game.
Yeah.
Bad you explode from shame.
Oh, hold on, he sent something else. What did I do wrong? Oh, he's back. Hello. Yeah. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just a funny, but you're still gonna be muted for a bit.
Engine sputtering a high-pitched whine. Oh no, oh no, oh no, it can't be. I'm an American tank, and I've brought shame to the great nation. Track wheels spinning wildly, out of control. The horror, the indignity. My T-34-85 once the pride of the Soviet Union, now defiled by the stars and stripes. Full plate, it's rattling, a deafening rattle. How could this have happened? I, who once proudly bore the Red Star, now emblazoned with the American flag, it starts spinning frantically, a crazy whir. The shame, it's too much to bear. Kaboom! Explosion rocks the tank, flames engulfing the hull. Ah, the sweet reveal and release of destruction. Ah, a T-34 and 5, once proud and mighty, now won't know no more. My armor cracked, my engine blown, my turret shattered, all from the unbearable shame of being an American tank. Wreckage smoldering, a final defense to whisper, America, bad deed.
Okay, I feel like we stopped there. Or, do we go back to images now, or what?
We tried it so far off course. No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm gonna have to add another part to the title, like, plus surprise cameo from T-34-85. Anyways, should I let Daniel talk?
No.
Fair enough. I am the server owner. You have no power here. Hehe.
Are you still recording?
Yeah? Should I stop? Oh god, we've
This was a video done by Kikyo5 and other you, and then that. Bye.